Hello and welcome back to Maths Plus. Today we have a radical equation. So we have x plus 6 minus 6 square root x minus 3 and x plus 22 minus 10 square root minus 3 all under square roots is equal to 18. So we got to solve this. So maybe pause the video and give it a try. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up. So let's get started. So first of all, we're going to take the square root of x plus 6. We're going to write it as x minus 3 plus 9. So we're going to add 3 and subtract 3. And then we're going to take the 6 and we're going to replace the 6 as a product of 2 by 3. And then we have the square root of x minus 3. Okay, that's the first radical. And we'll do the same process again to the second. So we're going to get x minus 3. That matches this x minus 3. Again, now we're going to plus 3 minus 3. So we have the minus. So we're going to add that 3 now to the 22. So we have 25. And then the 10 is 2 by 5, all by the square root of x minus 3. We're going to take the x minus 3. And we're going to write that as the square root of x minus 3, all to be squared. We're going to take the 9 as 3, all to be squared, and we have the 2 by 3 by square root of x minus 3. Again, we'll do the same process for the second radical. We'll do it all together on the same line. So we can put x minus 3 square rooted, all to be squared, plus 5 all to be squared, replacing the 25. And again, we have 2 by 5 by x minus 3, all equal to 18. Now let's recall the algebraic identity. A minus b, all to be squared, is equal to a squared plus b squared minus 2ab. So if we compare over here, we can see we have a similar format where a is replacing x minus 3 and b is replacing 3 for the first radical and 5 for the second radical. So let's format this in that order. So we're going to have the square root of x minus 3 minus the 3 all to be squared plus the square root of x minus 3 minus 5 all to be squared inside, and that's equal to 18. Okay, so now we're going to cancel the square roots. We can do it as we have a square here and a square root here. So when we cancel the square roots, we're going to get a plus and minus. Square root of x minus 3 plus the minus 3, that won't change the sign, so it'll be a negative 3 still. And again, I have plus square root of x minus 3 and minus 5 is equal to 18. So let's group the radical terms together and we'll get 2x minus 3 within the square root, and we can add the 3 and the 5, which are negative, bring them over, change them to a positive. So we have plus 8. So let's keep simplifying. Get x minus 3 is equal to 26 over 2, which is equal to 13. Let's square both sides. We will get x minus 3 is equal to 169. Therefore, we can say that x is equal to 172. Now let's go on to the second case where we're going to take both negatives. I'm not going to do the plus and the minus and plus because the radicals will cancel in that case. So this is when both the coefficients are going to be positive and both are going to be negative. So let's look at case 2, double negative. Now we're going to have 2 square root x minus 2, x minus 3, all negative. Again, we're going to have a change of sign here for both parties. So we're going to have a plus and then bring it across and it'll be negative. So it'll be 18 minus 8. Okay, divide across by negative 2. We will get square root of x minus 3 is equal to minus 5. Square both sides. And again, we're going to get a positive on the other side. So we get x minus 3 is equal to 25. Therefore, x is equal to 28. Now that's perfect. So we have both values, x equal to 72 and x is equal to 28. So now we're going to have to check our solutions for real values. Okay, so let's check the x is equal to 172. So when we input it into our formula for both positives, into our original formula up here, we're going to get this. So we get 178, which is 172 plus 6, and then the 169 there is 172 minus 3. So when we put all this together, we will get the required result of positive 18. Therefore, the solution checks out. It's okay. Case 2, which is negative, we're going to have the value of x is equal to 28. Now let's substitute it in to the original radical equation. And we are going to get 28 plus 6 is 34, and x plus 22 again is 28, plus 22 is 50. So when we put it all together, we'll check our answer, and we will calculate out 2 plus 0, which is not equal to 18. Therefore, this value is not a solution. And finally, the solution to the radical equation is x is equal to 172. So I thank you very much for joining me on Maths Plus. Thank you very much for watching and see you again soon on the next video.